Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and back again I have another LEGO Bricks and Pieces haul. These contain some of the newest parts from April, March, and even some parts from May that just now came in. There's a ton of really cool stuff, and I've already gone ahead and pre-sorted this to make the video go along a little faster, featuring some of the minifigure parts here, as well as some of the other random stuff in this bag. So let's take a look, because there's a lot of really exciting stuff here and some incredibly rare minifigures that I only was able to get on Bricks and Pieces. Let's dive in.
Alright, so today I'm experimenting with a bit of a different style for the video, doing a top-down look at the pieces because I figured that's the easiest way to actually see everything. Let's just start off with the minifigures in this haul right now. You can see immediately there's a lot of very unique stuff here, but a ton of Monkey Kid stuff. Now, one of the major complaints about Monkey Kid is that these sets are very expensive. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say overpriced, maybe for some of them, but some of them actually are good value. There are a lot of fantastic minifigs that you really can't get in any other set rather than just buying the largest sets available. Specifically, some of these figures here only appear in the $170 Flower Fruit Mountain set, and some others in the equally expensive $150 Drone Copter set. So I figured why not just get a few to populate my Monkey King universe and just to have them to play around with. As such, you can see a ton of unique and fun figures here. Starting off, we have Red Sun in his newest outfit. I actually do have an extra waist cape from one of my other standard Red Sun figures, so this is a fine addition to my collection, and I did really like the torso print of some sort of a powered up vest he's wearing, so this is one minifigure I definitely wanted to get multiples of, at least for just the pieces, from that $150 set. Moving on, I have several different Monkey King warriors. Now, I'm actually working on a Monkey Kid display, and one of Monkey King's powers is that he can duplicate himself. So I figured it'd make a lot of sense for me to get a ton of different, multiple versions of the Monkey King warrior suit, which again, you can really only get in the most expensive sets, except I have actually gotten these off of Bricks and Pieces for just a couple of dollars each. And they're far better than actually buying them on Bricklink, where you'd probably have to spend upwards of $20 to $25 for just one of these, versus paying, say, $3 to $5 for all the pieces on Bricks and Pieces. Unlike many other minifigures, they actually do include basically every piece you need to build this character, including the unique cape piece, which I was personally pretty surprised to see show up on Bricks and Pieces. Let's set aside all these multiple Monkey Kings though, so we can take a look at his evil counterpart, the evil Macaque monkey. You can see some of them here. I think I may have accidentally forgotten to order a tail for this guy as well as a cape, but I guess this one's a partial one. Now, Macaque can also summon duplicates of himself, so I figured it makes sense to have some sort of a battle going on. The only thing missing, unfortunately, is the red cape Pauldron. Usually he does feature a Pauldron in the sets,
And thankfully, I was actually able to order this Pauldron and long cape combo on Bricks and Pieces, but over the phone. You can't actually buy it on the normal site, but if you call in and give the part number, the customer service agent should be able to send that to you. It arrived a little bit later than I filmed the initial part of this video, but you can see it right here.
Moving on to some other ones, we have a young version of Monkey King here, the sleeping version, again, that only appears in the Flower Fruit Mountain. Unfortunately, when I bought this one, as well as his apprentice form, I believe the hairpiece was sold out, so I do have that coming in a future order. It's just not with these figures right now. I even managed to get another version of the Mr. Tang figure. His hairpiece is very common, so I just didn't bother to get that, but one thing I really did like about this was the dual molded legs featuring some excellent detail. I figured this would be just a great figure to use in some sort of an Asian-inspired city layout, which is why I wanted to get multiples of him. I also got an extra version of his head right here, because honestly, this head kind of looks like me, and I figured maybe I could even use it as a sig fig or something. One thing that I also got was another version, or actually two other versions, of the unique 2021 March May figure. Now, this figure does appear in two sets, the $150 Drone Copter, as well as the relatively cheaper Dragon Jet, which I believe retails for $50. Unfortunately, the Dragon Jet does not include the new helmet, and only includes the minifigure itself with a hairpiece. So I had to get the complete set and have a helmet here as well, because I just think it's a very cool sci-fi looking design. The same kind of goes for some of these other pieces here, which I got another spare helmet so I could actually have the one from the jet be wearing the helmet, as well as some other accessory pieces like the Monkey Kid tails here, and a special type of hoodie piece that was reintroduced from the Lego Movie. In fact, they actually destroyed this mold. They discontinued it completely from the 2014 Lego Movie, but then brought it back for the second wave of Lego Movie 2 sets. And this is the first time we're actually getting it fully in teal, which is a very unique color to get this piece in, and definitely will be useful for just outfitting different minifigures throughout Lego City. Another thing introduced for Monkie Kid is this Wolfsbane fur coat piece. Now this fur coat definitely did appear in other colors before, specifically in tan for certain minifigures actually from the Spider-Man series, but to my knowledge this is the first time we're getting it in the dark gray color, which does look suitably good. But with the Monkie Kid stuff out of the way, plus a little extra tassel for the hair when the hairpiece comes for this guy here, I just got a pretty random assortment of other minifigure parts. What's very unfortunate is that I ordered the pieces to the Secrets of the Forbidden Spijitzu Nia minifigure from Season 11. This is pretty much the unique outfit that she wears throughout the entire Wild Brain Ninjago seasons, so I personally was hoping I could get a duplicate so I could use it for action sequences or displays if I decide to make my own stuff. However, I got an email from LEGO saying they were not allowed to sell me the torso and the helmet despite it actually appearing and fully being orderable on Bricks and Pieces. For whatever reason, I could still get the legs, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, but I do have the legs and head. What I also got, which is very special, and I was shocked to see it on Bricks and Pieces, were the torsos and legs for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet from the brand new Winnie the Pooh Idea set. Now, these aren't that useful without the heads, to be honest, but I figured it just pretty cool to have these as unique pieces, just to have duplicates of in my collection. Some other unique pieces I thought would be pretty useful to get are some of these LEGO Collectible minifigures Series 16 Beekeeper hats. Now, it's actually very rare that LEGO does sell these pieces from a collectible minifigure series on Bricks and Pieces. I do think it was actually a mistake that they listed these, but I made sure to actually get a few for myself in terms of duplicates before they fixed that error. Some other things that are technically licensed that they are selling on the store are this new hat-hair combo from LEGO Harry Potter, which is a very interesting brand new mold. I also managed to get some other dual molded hair pieces from the LEGO Ninjago line, specifically featuring headbands for Kai and Jay, which I felt were pretty cool duplicate pieces to get if I ever wanted to outfit my figures in headbands. We also have some more licensed pieces, although they're ubiquitous enough that I can see it makes sense that they'd be sold on Bricks and Pieces. It's essentially the same exact mold as the hooded Ninjago movie Lloyd figure, except without the hairpiece at the front. These are just standard hoods, and they're used in Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales, respectively, from the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Spider-Man line. Over here, we get some brand new dark blue kendo masks, actually featured in the LEGO City line. These are the outfits that come along with them. I decided not to get the heads though because they were pretty uninteresting heads to me, and I figured I could use some more interesting heads, maybe in some sort of a Ninjago diorama, because it does look like this would fit very well in the world of Ninjago. And finally, just some more random pieces that are available on Bricks and Pieces from the collectible minifigure series, as they should not be. These are featured in the collectible minifigure Series 16 Singer, I believe the Cabaret Singer figure. I just thought they were very unique pieces to get duplicates of, especially this hair piece right here, which is very special. And we're actually getting a recolor of this for LEGO Video later this year. Finally, the last piece is just a lavender colored wig. Just thought it'd be fun for having in some sort of a city context. But with that, we've taken a look at all of the brand new LEGO minifigures from this particular Bricks and Pieces haul. So let's set all of these guys aside so we can take a look at the actual pieces I got from this Bricks and Pieces haul. Bringing in our second bag here. Dumping this guy out. So this includes a ton of very unique and specialized LEGO pieces. Just getting this out of the way first, I got 200 of the Teal LEGO 1x1 studs. These were actually introduced in LEGO Minecraft for the Heart of the Sea part. They actually only were in that set, but I figure this will come in handy for mosaics sometime down the line. The teal color is brand new for 2021 for this particular piece, so it's really cool to get a ton of these off the bat, especially because aftermarket prices are frankly pretty crazy. So I definitely am happy I don't have to pay those and can just go directly through LEGO. However, there's a few more arguably more interesting stuff here that we can take a look at right now. First of all, the sand blue dolphin from the Collectible minifigure series is made available once again, seemingly by accident, because they shouldn't allow stuff from the Collectible minifigure series on Bricks and Pieces, but I definitely will get this to add on to my massive Aquazone display. Moving on from here, you'll notice a ton of these lime green door pieces. Now these actually are very exclusive and new for one particular set. The LEGO brick molding machine set, which is currently exclusive to Bill in Denmark in the LEGO house. Now, I specifically got these because I'm not really sure if they'll ever appear in any other set, and I definitely don't want to have to pay aftermarket prices if I ever want to piece together the set myself, so I figured I'd get ahead of the curve, get a few for myself before I have to pay some guy on Bricklink $20 plus for just one of these pieces, because I know it's going to happen. Moving on, speaking of the brick molding machine, I actually managed to get myself quite a few of these printed brick molding machine tiles, specifically because I do probably plan on building it myself, and I definitely don't want to be in shortage of them if I ever want to make duplicates, say for friends or just to have multiples on display. I do not want to have to pay aftermarket prices for these, and it's really cool to get this exclusive print from Bricks and Pieces directly. I really like that LEGO's actually making these readily available, so people like me who don't want to have to spend crazy aftermarket prices can just build the sets themselves. And also included from that one LEGO house set, we have these specialized poly bags featuring the 5 LEGO bricks. Now, I personally have actually been to the LEGO house, so I actually have the physical poly bag of these, so it's really cool to get a LEGO minifigure scale version of it. What I find fascinating about this is that they're actually molded in the dark tan color, which suggests that LEGO is making the shift to a cardboard eco-friendly packaging, kind of like the packaging they've been teasing will be going there in the near future. Seems like LEGO House will be ahead of the curve though, and they will be doing these in the cardboard color for polybags, so we'll see if that actually will extend to future polybags as well. Moving on from there, we have another set of exclusive LEGO pieces from a creator set that is widely available, but not one that personally interests me. However, what does interest me is this fantastic African safari print. I just personally think it's a really nice portrait, or heck, even maybe could work as a window piece on the side of a house in the safari, which I think is a pretty nice thing to get, and definitely one of the nicer prints that they've done for the creator line. Usually, creator stuff barely ever gets brand new prints like this, so this was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. What I also got here are some of the brand new Blacksmith Shop signs, especially if I want to expand the Blacksmith Shop myself. I figured these would be useful in terms of expansions for that one build. Also included in this one haul are some of the exclusive Monkey Kid stuff, specifically this book owned by Mr. Tang. I just thought it was a nice book cover to have duplicates of for my own collection. And some other nice prints are the brand new United States print from the new Space Shuttle, which very recently just launched. I also managed to get some of the silver molded LEGO coffee cup pieces, which again were introduced in the Collectible minifigure series and nowhere else, which I feel will just make good pieces to have in terms of greebling or exhausts or whatnot, some sort of a detailing on maybe some sci-fi mocks to have. Finally, through here is the exclusive print that can be seen in the Monkey King book that belongs to Mr. Tang. Right here you can see it's a very unique and specialized print for Monkey King itself, but I figured it's a pretty unique one to have for my collection and definitely has other uses just for the insides of books here and there. Finally, there are some of these window screen pieces I'll probably use in a massive expansion to the Ninjago Monastery of Spajitsu. Been working on upgrading a mock for that, as well as some other just miscellaneous prints here and there. These ones are specifically from what I believe is a LEGO Friends 4+ style Juniors bakery. I have no interest in the set itself, but I do have interest in these specialized prints, so I managed to get a few for myself. As well as finally just some miscellaneous 1x1 stud prints of just a few things here and there, some from LEGO Dots, some from LEGO City, and just some from just random other sets that they've reintroduced some brand new prints, like the speedometer here, a Bubbles print for LEGO Dots. It's a little bit hard to see at this angle, but maybe if I bring that up right to the camera here, you can see it has a nice Bubbles print for some underwater mocks. And we even have a unique bicycle print here, which can be seen in both LEGO City and Monkey Kid. Finally, there's just some odds and ends, bits and pieces here, like these black Lego action tool or 90-degree angle weapon piece that is always very useful to have, especially in black. They usually mold this in transparent clear, but having it in black gives it a more substantial color for use in other applications. Finally, just got some more phone prints here, just for random use throughout my city. I do like how LEGO's doing more and more modern cell phone prints, like these ones here featuring a messenger chat screen as well as some apps on the screen. This one's a little bit of an older print. I do think this one is newer though. And some new cash register or calculator cheese slopes here, which I found to be a pretty unique piece. Finally, speaking of brand new unique molds, I managed to get 4 of these pieces that are currently exclusive to the new NASA space shuttle. This is a very unique piece that has no visible studs on the outside, but acts as some sort of a circular dish type piece right here. You can see it's very nice to have as some sort of a dish like this, so I figured it might be useful for other mocks, as well as some new curved window screens from the same set, as well as some parts introduced in the Porsche 911 set, which is basically very similar to a part we've seen before, except without studs on this side, which I find to be very interesting. Also from the Porsche set are the transparent orange headlight pieces, which I just personally find interesting to be molded in this specific color, a brand new light blue and dark blue bicycle frame, new recolor of the green coral piece, seen in the Winnie the Pooh set as foliage, some sort of a special kind of glitter, translucent, opalescent piece for the water used in some of the Monkey Kid sets, and finally just 2 palisade pieces which kind of look like hay bales. But so with that, we've summed up this massive LEGO Bricks and Pieces haul. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of this haul? Are there any pieces that you want to get yourself now, or maybe you'll be inspired to make an order on Bricks and Pieces, because I certainly am very happy with the pieces I've managed to get here. A ton of different unique minifigures, unique prints from region exclusive sets, and just all in all some very fun and interesting stuff scattered throughout this haul.
Alright, and with that we've summed up this massive LEGO Bricks and Pieces haul. Let me know down in the comments below, have you tried Bricks and Pieces? Are you excited that there's a lot of minifigure parts on there, or is there anything you're hoping will be added to the service at some point in the future? I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to Duck Bricks for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and hauls like these coming your way very soon. Thanks so much, and bye-bye for now.